Everyone thinks a portable AC is a plug-and-play summer savior, but here is the thing. The Haier HPP08XCR can actually make your room feel warmer, not cooler, if you use it the way the box suggests. Sounds crazy, right? I thought so too. But after 14 days of testing this unit in a small bedroom, a larger living room, and my home office, logging temps, humidity, noise, and power draw, I found exactly why some people swear by it and others hate it. Look, this is an 8,000 BTU single hose unit, and there is a hidden catch. Set it up wrong and you fight physics. Set it up right and it quietly does its job in the right space. And what I discovered might change how you look at every portable AC. Before we dive into what I discovered, quick heads up. If you are already convinced and want to grab this at the best price, I have the link below. But stick around because what I found could save you money and a sweaty summer. Here is the setup. I needed something for a 12 by 12 bedroom that gets hammered by afternoon sun. Landlord says no window AC. Evap coolers did nothing but make it humid. I tried a cheap portable last year that sounded like a lawn mower and dripped constantly. So I went into the Haier HPP08XCR hopeful but skeptical. Why this model? It is compact, has caster wheels, a remote auto evaporation claimed for most conditions, and a simple window kit. I wanted quiet nights, decent cooling, and minimal babysitting. My expectations were modest. Keep a small room at 74 to 76 degrees on hot days and pull the humidity down enough so I can sleep. But I had one big concern: the single hose design. Those are notorious for negative pressure, which can pull hot air back into the room. I wanted to see with real numbers whether that would ruin the experience. Test 1. The small bedroom, door closed, blinds down. Starting temp 80°F, outside 86°F, indoor humidity 60%. I set the Haier to 72 on cool, fan medium. After 30 minutes, the room dropped to 75. After 60 minutes, 73. Noise at 3 feet, 57 dB on high, 54 dB on medium, 52 dB on low. Manageable. On screen, I will show the thermometer and the decibel meter here. Sleep mode nudged the fan down but did not stop the compressor thump at cycle transitions. Still, for a 144 SQ/FT room, performance was solid. But then I cracked the door to grab water, and within 5 minutes the room climbed a degree. Negative pressure was pulling warm air from the hallway. Interesting. Test 2. The living room, about 220 SQ/FT, open archway to the kitchen. Starting at 84°F, outside at 92°F, this is where many 8,000 BTU portables struggle. After 30 minutes, I got a 3-degree drop. After 90 minutes, 6 degrees. It felt better directly in the airstream, but ambient temp recovery was slow. Power draw peaked around 930 watts on startup, then hovered 840 to 880 watts. The exhaust hose measured 118°F at the elbow. On screen, I will show the thermal image, and the window kit leaked a bit around the edges. I sealed with foam, but then I noticed the real culprit. That hot hose radiates heat back into the room. Test 3. Humidity control. Rainy day, 75°F inside, 68% RH. In cool mode, the Haier pulled humidity down to 52% in about an hour and kept condensate off the coils. Auto evap worked until the air hit around 70% RH, then I got a full tank light after about 3.5 hours. Easy drain at the back, and you can run a continuous drain if you have a nearby outlet. For bedrooms in humid climates, that dehumidification matters more than the raw temp number. But then, in dehumidify-only mode, fan speed is fixed and airflow is lower, so room temp creeps up a bit while moisture comes down. Usability test. Installation took 12 minutes solo. The kit fits a standard vertical slider. You will need extra foam for odd window gaps. The remote is fine straight-on but fussy at angles. The cord is about 6 feet, so plan your placement. Filters are washable, easy to access. On casters, it rolls well on hardwood. Thresholds are a pain, but here is where it gets interesting. Once I insulated the hose with a $15 wrap and sealed the panel edges, the cooling efficiency jumped noticeably in both rooms. My biggest discovery: the single hose design is the make or break factor. Out of the box, the Haier HPP08XCR fights itself in larger or leaky spaces. It exhausts hot air but pulls unconditioned air from under doors and cracks to replace it. That is the backdraft effect nobody explains. I spent hours measuring door airflow with a simple tissue test. Air was rushing in. After I sealed the window kit fully, added a door draft blocker, and wrapped the hose, the small bedroom held 73 to 75 F consistently in 90-degree weather. In the larger living room, it became a targeted spot cooler. Sit within 8 feet of the outlet and you are golden, but the whole room only dropped 6 to 8 degrees over 2 hours. Compared to expectations, it beat my old cheap portable on noise and moisture control, matched it on power draw, and lost on whole room cooling in open spaces unless I addressed the hose heat. Versus dual hose or inverter portables, it is outclassed for big rooms, but those are pricier and heavier. If your building allows a window unit, that is still king for efficiency. But in a small sealed bedroom or office where a window unit is a no-go, the Haier can absolutely do the job if you respect its limits. Too good to be true? No, just physics. Treat it as a focused cooler, not a mini central AC. Now that you know the single hose secret, you will want to get this set up right before the next heat wave. I have linked the best current price and the exact hose insulation I used below. Seasonal stock goes fast, so do not wait if your climate spikes in summer. Bottom line: do not buy the Haier HPP08XCR portable AC to chill a big, open living space. Buy it to tame a small bedroom or office and spend 20 extra minutes sealing the window kit, blocking the door gap, and insulating the hose. If you are a renter, night shift worker, or someone who needs a cooler sleeping space without installing a window unit, it is a yes. If you want to cool a 300 SQ/FT sunlit living room in a heat wave, look at a dual hose or a proper window unit. Final word: do not buy the hype, buy the setup. That is how this Haier actually wins.